Welcome everyone to this pick a pile reading. This one is a deeper and more expansive look at abundance and quality of life. It's a money plus reading, abundance, quality of life. And we're doing mixed divination with this one. Your timestamps will be found down below in the description. Please use that if you need to skip ahead after I've introduced the piles. Option 1, you're represented by this pile of play money here. It says easy money. Option 2, the red maple tree leaf. Option 3, the tea bags. Option 4, the pile of stones. And option 5, the pile of change. Pause the video now if you need more time selecting your reading, and I look forward to seeing you at your reading. Moving into option 1 with everyone selecting option 1 now. Okay, option 1, we're going to start with a starseed card for you. In fact, we're going to do 4. We're going to start with the 4 starseed cards, and then we'll go into the tarot and other divination. Portal, doors are opening, you decide, rewards, and wild card. So you don't have to walk through every door that opens for you. You don't have to take on every opportunity or follow through with every lead, to accept every offer. Okay, we have messenger, series energy, bringing harmony and balance. Earth school, life lessons, soul growth, study, and higher learning. And whale and orca elders, share your song, frequency of sound, and diving deep. These are coming through a bit to me like steps, okay? Because it's really like when you tap into the divine feminine energy, which is one side of the coin, the receptive mode, you're going to receive messages from spirit, messages from your angels, messages through other people. And you're going to integrate that. You're going to make your choices, your decisions, collect your rewards, the wild card you're choosing, and you're in harmony and you're in balance. And you're going through these lessons like you're enrolled in the school of life, and you're achieving this higher learning, you're studying, you're cultivating your talents, developing your talents, and then you're sharing your song, your frequency of sound, okay? You're sharing your song, you're diving deeper. And it's like pulling things from the subconscious or from the soul level up to the surface to be explored with the 5 senses and to be shared with others. But don't think of it, too sharply, like 2 separate, like individual stones, because it is all energy and there is a certain flow to it too. And it's not in specific order like that, like as if we'd lined it up like that. It's showing up more as a weaving, okay? But really it's like, again, the answers are within. So do what you're guided to do from within with the information given to you in this reading. And we'll look at your cards. You have the Knight of Swords reversed, the Tower card. Attention. The guides are telling me in the past your mind wasn't aligned with something, your thinking wasn't aligned with something, it was off. There was something you weren't seeing, and so something happened to really, something maybe dramatic happened. Something happened very quickly, something unexpected to get your attention, to shake things up. Yes, to help you get your thoughts right, your thinking, to improve it to a greater quality, to sort of rise to an occasion and to educate yourself with something, okay? The 10 of Pentacles, affluence reverse. This does have to do with money, resources, finances. It has to do with your perception of wealth, of the economy, of the material world. The Archpriestess, and getting that higher perspective. The guides do want to pat you on the back and give you kudos for coming to the reading, going to a high priestess, going to an oracle reading, a tarot reading, a spiritual advisor, doing the responsible thing. So maybe that means a career counselor, whatever it is. But with the Archpriestess, a lot of times it has to do with the intuition and spirituality. This is showing up as a move on your path that's of great importance. You have the Page of Pentacles, reservation, reverse. You have the Death card, transformation. The Ace of Pentacles, generation, reverse. And then at the end, the Three of Cups, abundance, reverse as well. So it feels like, yeah, change is definitely a theme here. Transformation is a theme with your reading. And it feels like there's some people who can get on board with the ship and go for the ride, the journey with you, and some who can't. There's certain energies, maybe your habits as well, or tendencies, or repeating thoughts, right, that aren't going on this ship, so to speak, and going for the journey, because there's this transformational journey that's occurring, that's always occurring in life, and it's like you're in this level now where there's a shedding away of the old. The Ace of Pentacles reversed could be indicating a job offer that you don't take, or a potential new stream of income that it doesn't go full circle. You maybe start investigating it, or it could be some sort of false lead, something like this. But it could also represent deciding that you can change things within a current situation and avoid leaving a job or cutting off a stream of income. And you can stick with the familiar and what's already been established by just like tending the garden, right? Or bringing that needed change to the scenario. I see it being selective about like who you let into your world, who you're celebrating with, who you're having fun with, who you're sharing in the fruits of your labor with, or, you know, the bounty of life, because not everyone's on the same page. Again, not everyone's supposed to be in the same ship. So I see that it's like the reading does have a theme too about that, about being selective and choosing the right people, finding the right people, so it's not dampering your good time, dampering your happiness, your celebration of life. That comes through. Okay. Or we're minimizing that dampering effect. I see a handshake, some sort of deal being made, shaking hands on something, coming to some sort of agreement. There could be there's travel connected to this or involved in this, but it feels like it's a traveling of information, of messages, although it could be somebody who's traveled, who has information or messages arriving from another area. There could also be material things connected here too, but there is this message of information arriving, or education arriving. Okay. There's some sort of, again, like falling away, maybe materially speaking, there was a falling away. It could have to do with housing or an institution or a building here. But there's something like small connected to this too. We've got the penny here. It's like, or maybe something wasn't what it appeared to be as well. Sometimes small things have a great impact as well. That comes through as a message with the Death card. This is Scorpio energy, and Scorpio's co-ruler is Pluto, which is the smallest planet, to the point where it's now called a dwarf planet, but it's the symbology of Pluto, and what Pluto is the god of is power. In a large way, it's about power. So small things sometimes really pack a punch or have a big impact or make a big difference. So how can you use that information to be efficient with your time, with your energy, and plant these positive seeds that are going to have a big impact, and maybe a short gestation period even too. I see with the cards, at least some of them. Beautiful read, guys. I'll just toss some stones to finalize things. I do feel like cleaning something up or using the color white can be assistive for you right now, because there's this energy of purity, purification coming through as a theme too, and coming through as advice. Also, like action, exercise, being active can assist too in purifying, and purifying your mind especially is showing up. Purifying the air, purifying your mind, having greater clarity, being more effective with the pen or with your words, and in your communications. All right, there's forward movement and growth here. There's maybe a bit of a hill or a mountain in the cards for you also, but there's something on the other side. There's this change, this transformation, this new environment, this new scenario, this new thing to explore, at least the opportunity for it that I see. Okay, that's what I'm seeing for you. I'm going to move into the next one. Many blessings. Bye-bye. All right, pile 2. We're going to start with the starseed cards. We're going to get you 4 starseed cards. The Great Severing, Mars energy, anger, conflict, and softening to love. Inner Earth, you'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. Trust the timing. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. And forge, don't follow. Pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. Okay. So far, your reading has this leading theme about using your divine masculine energy in a way that's going to feel good, that's going to be in harmony with the divine feminine energy, that's going to achieve, bring about this success. You're paving your own path. You're making your way. I also see a lot of variety with this. It's an energy of abundance, variety of colors, beauty, opportunities. Quite possibly opportunities. There's a lot here about leadership too. It's like you're driving the car here, you're the leader, this is your life. Forge, don't follow. There's also a theme here about the element earth and the element fire and how they work together in relation to money, finances, and the topic at hand. Some of you may have personal placements in one or more of the earth signs. It's a part of your foundation in relation to, like, generally speaking, and in relation to your career. Some of you are working with somebody who has personal placements in one of the earth signs, or a professional that, like the type of professional who works with in the financial industry or works with very practical things, maybe food or housing. Okay. Yeah, there are certain illusions and things, delusions, misunderstandings, illusions, partial truths, things that you saw through certain lens is in the past that I feel like you're getting a new perspective, or you already have a new perspective on them now. Your future self is different, and you get to kind of look back and reflect and think, wow, like I used to think, come from this sort of mindset or belief. This was my awareness. But it's like now you've built more. You've gone through certain lessons, certain challenges. You've built more. You've learned how to elevate yourself so you can avoid feeling desperate or being put into desperate situations. You've learned how to keep things in motion, or to align with the greater whole, the Chariot card, so that you're moving through your life with divine direction, like you know your North Star. If you don't know anything about your North Node, now's a great time to investigate that and what that does for you. The Suspension card inversion could indicate something being on hold for a period of time, or feeling stuck for a period of time. Look and think about what the purpose of that is, the higher purpose, the meaning. What are you supposed to do with this downtime, or this suspended energy while you're there? That's going to help you find your way through and free yourself in divine timing when you're ready. There is a buildup of energy here, I see, with the 10 of Wands, and the guides want you to put it to good use, to use it well. So yeah, that Martian energy, that fire energy really coming through as a theme. There's something about saving money or reserving information or your time here, making sure you're paying yourself first, or you're being conservative in some way here as you handle life's responsibilities. It's like I feel like you are taking responsibility for your own stuff. It's like your own burdens, your own stuff, rather than trying to pass it on. You want to do this the right way. The potential to do this the right way is on the table, absolutely. The Seven of Swords reverse. It's like you don't need to come from a place of desperation either. With this, it can be more graceful, it can be of greater ease when you remember and align with your true, authentic, powerful self and claim your birthrights, claim your earthly life, the lifestyle that you choose to align with in this time. And there's this message: please try to enjoy the journey. I do see something about a vehicle or a car for some of y'all too. Let's see what we have with the coins and the stones. Okay. Yeah. You're ready for something, or it's telling you to finish getting ready for something that involves communication. You're prepared, and you're going to bring some sort of conclusion to a cycle, finalize something. This could be the signing of a contract. That's an example of this. And then there's a waiting period, or being suspended in some way as energy is conserved or saved. Okay, and we figure out how to wrap up and finalize something, the Ten of Wands, and move into the new cycle, because there's like this energy of doing it the right way, or doing it with clarity. There's this message of seeing beyond the veil or the illusion. Also, there's the year 1998, which could have meaning for you, 1981, 1790 also. Okay, the guides are talking about the ocean, connecting with the ocean. Okay, healing waves are connected to prayers on this topic, setting the intent, or spell work connected to the topics we're discussing today in the reading. Yeah, they're also talking about writing. Like if you write, try not to only write negative things, because it's part of your manifestation cycle. You can do a purge journaling where you write out all the negative thoughts, everything that's wrong, all of that. That's fine, that's cool. Rip it up afterwards, but move into something else. Do scripting, do future journaling, or focus on, what you have to be grateful for in the present moment, or do something around like your financial goals. How have you saved money this month, this week, this year? How have you saved your time, or whatever it is, comes through as advice as well. I do see fire sign people in the mix, willing to work with you, wanting to work with you, a lot of you, especially related to travel or vehicle, or home, and your soul's path or journey. And that is what I am seeing for your reading. So I will leave your reading here. Many blessings to you, pile 2. Okay, pile 3, here we go. Your first card is the 7 Star Sisters, Birthing Creations, Tapestry of Life, and Expression. Look up the number 7 in numerology. This comes through as the lucky number to work with, or an important number for us to keep in mind at this time. Okay, especially in relation to the birth of creation, and expression. Your life is a canvas, artist, manifestation, and creative accountability. You got the love, Hadarian energy, codependency, and boundaries. And water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, rest. So it's important to maintain the things that you love, the things that you need to care for, things, people, water the garden. But you need to be a priority as well. The guides are giving me that message, your soul, and just you in general here. We got some sort of victory or success predicted for you in the cards. But some of you, it's showing like, is this going to go well or is this not going to go well? There's maybe some sort of gamble here or something where it's like you could end up in an energy of poverty, lack, scarcity, or you could be victorious, you could be successful. Okay, I am seeing a reduction in something that we were putting a lot of energy into. It could be an addiction, it could be working extra hours, or it could have just been like a stretch of time, like when you have midterms coming up or something like this, where you need to dedicate a lot of time or energy or work into something. The Devil card reverse and the Knight of Cups reverse. It's showing that you may have pushed aside your emotions, your feelings, love, romance, friendship, for a period of time, but there's some success, there's victory, there's the fruits of your labor coming in, but there may also, for some of you, be some sort of lack or poverty that comes in afterwards. It could be that you find yourself giving to the needy, or that something else in your life something else comes up. Here, the King of Pentacles. You have the Six of Swords ascendancy here, and then we have delight, Four of Wands reverse, intuition, Hierophant, and the Ten of Swords, destitution in reverse position. So it is cautioning about overthinking, mental frustration, mental overload. It looks like, you know, it's good that it's in reverse position because there's less of it than if it's right side up. There's maybe some paperwork or like formalities that you need to go through with the Hierophant here, some sort of legal thing with the Hierophant here. This is also Taurus energy, so it could be referring to connecting with somebody who has personal placements in Taurus. I feel like this also could be a bit of an inventory about what you have, taking stock of what you have, where you're at, just getting up to date, like what exactly your bank balance is and things of that nature that comes up. It might not be the most fun thing in the world, but it's going to like clear up energy, make room for more fun. And the guides are talking about being able to rejoice and celebrate and find delight in progression and the moment and so on. There is an acceleration here with the ascendancy, Six of Swords. Something could really take off. You could have like your ideas flowing very freely. Take note of them, ground the energy, the intuition here, like take proper steps here, do yourself right with what's going on. It might also be that you feel very prompt, like you have things you need to say, you have things you need to, a conversation you need to have, or something you need to get off your chest. Okay, don't suppress it. Do what you need to do, comes through. Okay. Yeah, something's waiting in the wings. There's something here about like your inner compass and choosing what direction you're going and where your target is, how you're flying. Are you flying down? Are you flying up? Why? Do you know why you're going in the direction you're going in? Aim, basically aim is important. There's something that needs to be cleaned or cleared away. It may have to do with love, romance, feelings, emotions. Clean it up, clear it away. It's going to help with communication. It's going to help with flow. It's going to help with writing. It's going to help with the struggles or the battles of life. It's going to help you come out victoriously. Yeah, getting your head clean, your head right. Okay. Yeah, there's this message about being able to make your own luck as well. If you're looking for it, you're not finding it, make your own. And okay, so the element earth as well as the element water working together or showing up as a theme in relation to finances, in relation to the topic we're discussing. For some of you, this could be referring to a person who has personal placements in both water signs and earth signs. I really like the combo because while it can make mud and we can get stuck in mud and it can be a hardship, it can also make clay. It can also be the materials that build the building blocks that, you know, is of all creation. And your reading really does have this strong theme around creation. You're very creative people, or there's something that you're destined to create. And the guides need to like verify that, reinforce that message within you that yes, you are being called to create, and you're very creative, and your creations matter, your energy matters. So energetic protection is a theme here with the boundaries and the codependencies. But there is a certain level of like, you're going to find certain answers as time unravels. You're going to find certain answers within yourself, and you're going to find certain answers outside of the reading. We do hope that we've brought some beautiful messages to you, though, and assisted you. I'm going to leave your reading here. Many blessings. Bye-bye. All right, next pile. We're going to start with Starseed cards. I'm going to get you 4. I've just shuffled these. We have for you Star Family. You're part of a team of souls. Call in support. Earth School. Life lessons, soul growth, study, and higher learning. Baby steps. Action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. So the sun is moving. I'm doing an outdoor reading. The sun is moving, and I did like 2 parts with this reading. I'm coming back after closing out the video, shuffling the cards, taking a little break, and I've decided I needed to come to the other side of the cloth. So I switched my position as I'm doing the readings, and I'm sitting in the shade. There's something here about little things like that having a big impact when your intuition tells you to do something like different, maybe sit in a different place or whatever it is, okay? We've got that, and then we've got the Golden Children, inner child, tenderness, innocence, and rare gifts. So this card really reminds me of the upper heart chakra. It also reminds me of 5th house energy. Some of y'all might have something going on with your 5th house right now where you could become aware of it and like consciously co-create and like use the astrological happenings to your benefit mindfully. But basically we've got a bit of a theme here about pleasure, about like getting where we need to go, learning what we need to do, finding the right collaborations, to do things in a way that it feels good, that's gentle, that's respectful of the inner child, and that's fun or feels good. So we'll see what we have with tarot. The 9 of Cups, reverse. Destiny, reverse. 7 of Pentacles, variance. Economy, the 8 of Pentacles. Fascination, the Queen of Cups. The Fortune card, Wheel of Fortune, reverse. Recuperation, 4 of Swords. The King of Swords, purification, reverse. And 10 of Pentacles, affluence at the end. I'm not sure if this is your energy or somebody else's energy, and it's like it affects you in some way and you need the message about this. So use your intuition in deciphering. But there's some sort of situation here where there was a setback, a misfortune, something went quote unquote wrong, and somebody needs to recuperate from that. They need to rest, they need to heal, they need to recuperate, especially mentally. They need to rebalance their mind, their thinking, realign it. If they choose to do this, and the guides gave me the phrase proactive use of your downtime or proactive use of your time, in spite of the misfortune, or just generally speaking, maybe it's your time off from work with the 8 of Pentacles, the 7 of Pentacles there. If you're using it in a way that's healing, that's wise, and you're doing that work, the behind the scenes work, the rebalancing again of your thoughts, of your mind, the healing with that, then you're going to have a great success. The 10 of Pentacles, affluence energy. This is material wealth, the good fortune. This is abundance. This is also, the emotional well-being and that comes along with that. You can see the man with his arm over the woman, and there's enough to share also with this energy of the 10 of Coins. So yeah, they are talking about some sort of unfulfilled wish, or wishes being fulfilled in a way that felt somewhat disharmonious or was unexpected, had some unexpected factors to it, and there may be a need to think on one's feet given that situation, especially connected to money and resources and how they're being used, but also time and energy. There's a message here about like where you're looking to, where you're planting your focus, and how you're feeling, and if you're tuned into your intuition and your emotions and the signals that you're getting, or if you're ignoring them or you're not. Okay, somebody else's energy or your energy. Okay, so let's see what we've got here for coin and stone divination. Yeah, some of you, there's like this earth angel energy, or it's about channeling things from higher places of existence, the higher self and so forth, into the human form. They're showing me five fingers representing the human body, the human form, and what it's capable of doing. So yeah, the spirit into matter and coming from the higher place with that. Okay. We've got the year 1941 that could have significance for you, 98, 1969, 1989. There's something here about like your speciality and people's specialities and being able to collaborate, have the right groups, have the right collaborations where, you know, somebody might be very educated, for example, in finances, whereas somebody else is very educated in art or educated in the human psyche. This is just a couple examples. Somebody might be very educated in cake decorating, cake design, whereas somebody else is very educated in floral arrangement, you know, and they may be collaborating on something, coming together for a project like a wedding. So definitely a bit of a focus on some sort of team project, team effort here. We have also like the thoughts can be used, thoughts and words can be used to destroy, to bring destructive energy, to tear down, to demolish. They can be used to defend, they can be used to create, they can be used in a number of different ways. So communication is really important here, and your thinking is really important. And doing so mindfully is going to bring about great success, is what I'm seeing here. Doing so like not mindfully or in a very negative way, destructive way, it's like you could be, you know, cutting off your own leg metaphorically here. So that's really coming through as a big theme with the reading. And if somebody else has a habit of doing that, if they're very negative, or they, you know, kind of shoot themselves in the foot with the way that they communicate, the way that they talk, or they don't communicate, don't catch it. Don't catch it, because, you know, there is something about like us rubbing off on each other, and it's showing up as like a toxic energy where you need to rise to the occasion and hold your own space and not mimic this person or this situation. Okay, so I see some fire sign energy here, metal as well when we're talking about the Chinese zodiac. So metal, fire energy here could be a person that you work with or who's helping you build something, or this could be your own energy. It could be talking about the element metal and the element fire and how they work together in relation to money, finances, or what it is that you're building in your life. Some of you, there's little things, there's mini goals, there's medium-sized goals, there's quote-unquote big goals. I'm really seeing a lot of like thought form energy and energy in the aura, and these are things that are worth working for to you. It's worth building, it's worth doing the steps that it takes to make this manifest and have it on solid ground, or have it be in alignment with the soul, have it, you know, be fruitful and feel good and be protected as well. For some of you, this has to do with art or aesthetics or intrigue in some way. It's about catching attention, something being fascinating or beautiful. But yeah, I see like the way that you're using your energy, you have a lot of opportunities here. You have a lot of, some of you have a lot of experience and a reputation for doing things, building or different jobs. The way that you use your energy, the actions that you take to make things materialize, you have a good reputation in relation to this, or you really do a lot and have worked on a variety of projects and different things. I'm seeing white lips. This feels very specific and not like for most people listening, but for some of you, there's something here with white lips. If you want to leave me a comment and let me know what that's about, please do. But I'm also getting like purity of mind, purity of speech and communication. This isn't to make you anxious or have you worry about this excessively, but it is talking about like doing the practical things that you need to do, the steps that you need to do to align with that success, because you have the opportunity to knock it out of the park this time, is what I'm getting. So do what you need to do to clear your mind. If there's various like written exercises, manifestation play sheets you need to do, or forms or calculations or whatever it is, it's saying like don't rip yourself off. Some of you, it's like you'll find them, because it is really going to set you up for success and build this thing for you that is going to provide for you and your future self and loved ones, or there's going to be an overflow associated with this. Baby steps, guys, but sometimes there's a lot of them. All right. That's what I have coming through for you for messages. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Many blessings. Bye-bye. All right, next pile. All right, what's going on here? Are you prioritizing money or finances over love? Or is it's like money, coin, resources, the material world is showing up as being central or in the heart area, and I'm wondering why. Is this because that's where you need to be for the purpose of self-love and like providing for yourself, and creating a foundation for those other areas of your life as well? Or is this like a misfocus where you're overly focused on the material world and this is blocking out other areas of life or things that your heart would like to do? It's like you're covering something up or hiding from something deeper. Let's see what we've got for cards for you. Your first card is Activated Earth. Power places, ley lines, trust where you are led. Okay, some of you may be on challenging ground, so to speak. So you may need to move or relocate or be aware of that, apply feng shui cures, something like this, to move to the next level or connect to the potential that the guides are showing with this reading. We have loosen your grip, coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. And trust the timing, trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. Some of you have come up against some challenges to that, or some things have seemed like out of sync. It's felt off, and it may have to do with what I was talking about location and the earth grid and stuff. So we have also fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposites and extremes of life. And for your tarot, the Three of Pentacles, foundation reverse. So again, yeah, like some sort of blockage or challenge connected to foundational things. Permutation, Two of Pentacles. You may be trying to trade or make certain exchanges to improve the situation. We have the Ace of Swords, respiration. I do feel like there's apt to be new information that comes in, messages, information that comes in through exchange. So, if your intuition's telling you need to go shopping or you need to make certain exchanges, it could be, a step on a path, and there's more. The Six of Cups, Felicity, reverse position. Knight of Pentacles, evolution. Sun card, organization. Leo season is highlighted for some of y'all. Page of Wands, elevation. Omnipotent strength. A lot of you may be Leos or have personal placements in the sign of Leo, or planets that relate to money, such as Jupiter, Venus, or you're collaborating with somebody who has personal placements in Leo. We also have earth signs showing up. And we have the Queen of Wands, regeneration, reverse. A lot of fire energy, though. There's a lot of fire energy. Okay. Serenity. Yeah, the guides are talking about like beauty, serenity, what you value, it being important, and then wanting you to have these types of vibes and these types of feelings in relation to your exchanges and your finances. Yeah, some of you, there's a theme around youth or children, early childhood programming, possibly some sort of connection with this. I'm getting master number 11 coming through. I'm getting number 16 coming through. You've also got 10, 5, 3, and 18. So if you want to dive deeper into numerology or play the lottery or anything like that, those are the numbers I'm seeing come through for you. And yes, again, like, trust your intuition. If your mind went and said, oh yeah, I have an 11-year-old, yes, that's what the guides are talking about, at least in part. Or yeah, I've been at this company for 16 years. Like, yes, that is what the coins are talking about. Okay. There's something here about the past and something being rock solid, recognizing something here with foundation and history. It's like I feel like there is this message about affirming within you that you've learned lessons from the past, or that you're ready. Because I see, like, you don't want to repeat certain things from the past. You don't want to have to relive them, and you don't want to long for the past. You don't want to live the rest of your life in a state of nostalgia. Nostalgia can be bittersweet, and there is a certain, like, beauty in that, and enjoyment in looking back and enjoying memories. However, when it's like that's the highlight of our lives, and we're not appreciating or enjoying the present moment, and we don't feel good about the future, we're really getting ripped off, basically, is what the universe is saying. And I feel like this is saying you want something in the here and now. You want something tangible, you want something practical, you want positive movement with your money, with your resources, your finances. The Knight of Pentacles, you want to enjoy your job, you want this happiness in the now, and you're worthy of it, you deserve it. And it's just showing up as a theme in your reading. The universe is saying, like, sometimes you have to let go, though. You have to loosen your grip on the attachment to certain outcomes, or loosen your grip mentally, or trying to force something. Here, the Page of Wands. Some of you will receive news about travel in the near future. Here, the Queen of Wands reverse, and the Sun card. There's some sort of situation right now related to your talents, your skills, or being seen, being recognized, being seen, self-esteem, self-confidence, and direction, and earthly matters. So it could be money, resources. It's like how things are going to evolve, how you're going to be a part of the evolution is also coming up, is a theme. And there is, like, one leg of the table here. We're going to work with the number 4, and we're going to talk about pillars, and I'm going to use the metaphor of table legs. One leg of the pillar is about history. It's about lineage. It's about what your grandparents taught you, or what you learned from history, or what was put into place you know, hundreds of years ago, generation before you, and so on. This is one pillar, but there's 4 pillars, and you need to recognize and decide for yourself what exactly these pillars are. But I do get the guides wanting to say that one of the pillars has to do with your connection to earth, the root chakra, the earth star chakra, your location, and the way you are connecting to earth. So then that leaves us with 2 other pillars, and the guides are talking about self-discovery and discovering on your own. There's a message about like starting from within and things rippling out. So it's like attending to your health, paying attention to what's going on within your body, what you feel, the sensations that you feel physically, emotions that you're having. Meditation can be really helpful in doing this, but this self-awareness brings about alignment and brings about new information, new messages, new things to integrate. So yeah, it can help you too in trusting the timing, in doing what you need to do, basically. I don't really see anything else that we need to talk about in the reading. I'm going to go ahead and leave yours here. Many blessings to you. Bye-bye. If you are here, though, they do give this message about lightening up or loosening your energy, lightening up. Some of you working with lighter colors will help you in doing that. Just place the intent, do your best. Okay. Next pile, we are going to start with the starseed cards, and you're going to get 4 of them. Feel drawn to pull this one, so we will. Inner Earth, you'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. Some of you, there's this message about you not being as far away as you think, or you not being, it's saying like you think you're just getting started, you're just beginning, or you think something's in the darkness and there's like a ways to go to get into the light, and it's not as far away as you think. You've got a new earth here. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. The courageous peony, multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. And the void, stop, embrace winter, great cosmic womb. Okay, so you have a lot of earth energy here. You have winter energy here. There's this message about like being beyond the ego, beyond the self, and thinking of Gaia, thinking of Earth, thinking of the whole, recognizing that we're a part of that. And when we're doing that and we're caring for it, we're also caring for ourselves. And this can be harmonious and reciprocal. This can be a symbiotic relationship and connection. Some of you have soul callings, soul missions, and life purposes that really involve the nurturance of Earth and the evolution of Earth, the growth of Earth, birthing in a new Earth, so to speak. And in doing this, you know, you don't just go, oh, this is what I want. You connect with the vibration of the planet and the larger whole and align with what we want. Okay, so if that resonates, that makes sense for you, I'm speaking to you. There's this message about mustering up the courage, having the courage to let yourself be seen, let your work be seen, to be your unique self, to stand out, to accept and integrate, like that you're multifaceted. There's many different layers and dimensions to you, and know that you do kind of advocate for the earth at times. You do, in doing that, like the earth has your back as well. So there's nothing truly to be afraid of. But the human mind can make one feel that way. And returning to a place of stillness, getting enough sleep, meditating, this void energy helps you to balance your energies and to enjoy the process more, as you may need to be courageous at times. It helps that be an easier thing to do. Okay. So we have our tarot. The Hermit card reverse. This could be Virgo energy. Some of you might have some sort of blockage, delay situation with somebody who has personal placements in Virgo. You've also got water signs appearing. That too is in reverse position, so it could be the same sort of situation. I do see a new beginning with the water sign people or collaborations, if that's you I'm speaking to. All right. Let's get your coins on the table as well. The guides are talking about connecting with trees and parts of trees to improve your finances, your money, and exchange. So that might mean eating things from trees, sitting beneath a tree, hugging a tree, certain incense. Get creative, use your intuition, individualize it for yourself. Listen to your emotions on the Page of Cups here. Connect with the element water. We've got the sailboats here. Okay, I feel assistance coming in from your future self for your present self and your past self. There's a beautiful message of that. Your future self is bringing resources, material, mental, emotional, spiritual. It's bringing resources, is bringing things to you. Open your hand, open your heart, open yourself to receive this. Okay, you're finding this harmony and balance and love within yourself, the Two of Cups. This is also a wonderful, wonderful energy for any sort of partnerships. Definitely romantic partnerships, sexual unions, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, this type of stuff. But it's also for friendships, it's also for business collaborations and partnerships. And fundamentally, it starts with your relationship with yourself. And so from there we have the Eight of Cups, seclusion. As you elevate, as you move to this next level, you may be separating from a group of people or a job or a location. This could be permanent, this could be temporary. You might have some sort of solo journey or exploration or mission to go on. And this might be permanent. You might be leaving some people behind. They might, stay in the previous level, whereas you're ascending to a new level. The Ace of Cups represents maybe a new relationship, a new connection. It can represent a new pet, a new thing that you love, a new plant, a new hobby. Okay, it can represent a refresh within a connection, business or professional. The art here, it feels like a beautiful new relationship with certain aspects of yourself. There's fresh life-affirming energy being breathed into your world. If you're creative people, I see a lot of good stuff coming in, new fresh energy with that. The Nine of Wands here, intensity. Yeah, this feels like a positive buildup of energy, a positive intensity. It's like you're really having a blast, or you're really blown away by somebody's art. Something really beautiful here, a new relationship, new love. Okay, but there is like some passion, some intensity, some buildup here with this energy. And so it's important to bring balance, and it's important to use this fire, this energy wisely. There's something here with the top line where if you or somebody else had spent a little more time on their own, connecting with nature, connecting with spirit, connecting with the soul, they would have brought a greater, it's like something that was more clean cut, or something that was of greater quality to the collective, to the table, to the project, and it would have been more fruitful, or it would have been more emotionally rewarding, more blissful. There would have maybe been more expression here too, or emotional growth, maturity that we brought to the next thing or to some connection. However, it is showing that it's like there is something still very rewarding here. There's something blissful. There's an energy of happiness here, and there's this energy of sharing here, and definitely like not all is lost. But in this situation that may be past, it may be something you're going through currently, you learn how you can make it better next time. is what I'm seeing. And I feel like you're taking steps to do that, and you're really moving into this new start. You're retrying something, or you're improving upon something, is what I'm getting. The creative juice is flowing, and there's a lot of passion, a lot of excitement around this, and a lot of magic that can be found when you bring in the balance of serenity and peace and getting enough sleep and meditation to combine with this playful energy of action and motion and excitement and what have you. So that's what I'm seeing there. Let's go ahead and do a couple stones as well. Okay, yeah, something is maybe then covered up, or there's another layer that's been added to something from the past. It's like a foundational energy or a starting point energy of something solid, but we didn't want to stay there. It would be a plateau to stay there. Growth needed to occur. Life needed to emerge from this. And it feels sort of like certain bits of information may have been lost, or people, record keepers that they are in part, may have passed away. Okay, certain things might not be currently done this way, the way that it originally was, yet it's not lost. It's like we have the ability to look at it, see it, connect with it if we so choose, if that serves us. And especially through connecting with nature, serenity, meditation processes, and so forth, this can be done. The crown chakra is being highlighted. The third eye chakra is being highlighted, and your mouth or your voice and what you're expressing is being highlighted. Even if you're expressing something that's nonverbal, such as like expression through dance, it's like you're channeling something down from the higher dimensions, the higher realms. It's magnificent, guys. It really is, and it's very powerful. A lot of it is what you would refer to as your energy, and a lot of it is energy where the universe is saying, I'll match you. And it's like, I'm investing this too, or Earth is saying, I will match you. And it's bringing in this support, this passion, this energy, this enthusiasm that can be combined with yours, that can collaborate with yours. Okay. And definitely be open to new feelings, new messages here, because they're bringing something very pure, something fresh. And there's also something about the sacral chakra and the root chakra here. It could have to do with your sex life for some of you. It definitely has to do with creations. It has to do with maybe some foundational things as well. Again, fresh, new, pure energy, clean slate energy for some of y'all is what's showing up. And there's this rise too for some of you. It's like this person maybe is injured or something, but the guides are saying like it's not lost. This person is resting. They're going to rise from the ashes, or they're going to stand up. They're going to be refreshed. They are going to have reconnected with higher aspects of consciousness during their downtime. So it's about being ready and being refreshed when that reemergence happens. I'm going to leave your reading here. Many blessings to you. Bye-bye.